Hey, right guys, TheTrophyMuncher's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 6 of Young Royals Season 2, which is of course the finale to the second season. I'm really hoping this is a great, amazing episode. I think we need one. I think, for me with this season, I don't think it's been as strong as Season 1. I watched episodes 4 and 5 this morning, episodes 1 to 3 yesterday, and I think Season 1 just had more punches. It kind of hit higher notes, especially in the second half of that season. Whereas I feel like this season's been good. I don't think it's been like elite. You know, an elite just kind of fell off dramatically. I mean, this is season 2 elite on what, season 25 or something? 25 or 26 at the moment. So there's time. I don't think it's going to hit those lows. But yeah, I just kind of, I remember finishing season 1 and being like, oh, they've set it up where season 2 could be an absolute banger. And I don't think we've kind of had that. I think there's been some moments for sure, and there's been potential with certain characters that they've just not really built on too much. I wouldn't say they've rushed anything. I still think it's been paced fairly well. I just don't think the story beats have been as strong as they were in season 1. And honestly, Simon and Wilhelm just aren't as interesting of characters as they were in season 1 either. I think certain parts like Wilhelm's anxiety and stuff like that, I think could have been... It's crossroads, because I think that is a good, interesting story, but I just don't think they've shown it enough. They've shown a decent amount, but I think there could have been more done with it. I would definitely have doubled down on that storyline, and maybe they will in this episode. Like, there is still 45 minutes for sure, so maybe this episode will blow my head off, and I'll be completely regretful of everything I've just said, but we'll find out. So episode 6, guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. If you want the early and uncut reactions to Young Royals and every other show that I do, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. But for now, episode 6, let's do this. Also, we're lacking in Linda content. Also, Stella and Frederica actually are pretty good characters, so can we get a decent amount of them in this app? I bet it's just going to be like, oh yeah, she told her that she likes her and they're together now. I'll bet that's it. That's all we get. Side note, I'll say the acting, all the technical side of it is still as good as season 1. I think it's just as simple as the script and the story. Just isn't as strong. And don't get that confused with it's bad, because it's not bad. It's not even close to being bad. Like I said, we have elite. We know what bad story is.
August.
Ja, det har hänt en liten grej bara.
Är det brådskande? Vi ska precis lyfta.
They're off to Brussels, mate.
Vi förväntar oss att du inte ger oss några som helst.
You haven't even heard what he has to say at all.
Hela hovet nu.
They wouldn't say that. They'd be like, what? Whatever.
Det är dumt.
Yeah, that was just the thing so he'd talk himself out of telling him.
Ursäkta.
Whatever. Just so you know, there might be something I need to tell you. Oh, I don't care, we're off to Brussels, bye. Oh, actually, yeah, this was a silly call. Oh, okay, I guess.
Kom in.
He's going to use him, I know, to his advantage. He's so going to murder you. He replied, rapid. I think people who text on Young Royals just, I don't know, envision the text and it appears instead. I don't know. Something like that. Ah, Marcus.
Hey.
Oh.
Du har inte svarat flera dagar.
You've been ghosting him? Marcus, you're so nice, you don't deserve this. But I still love Wilhelm. There we go.
Du är bra
Och fin och helt perfekt. Men det räcker inte, eller?
Yeah, pretty much,
Jag har
actually.
inte med en prins i alla fall. Så det har inte hänt något mellan er.
Don't lie now. Don't lie now.
Det var därför du lämnade mig på balen. Jag gick dit för din skull.
Yeah.
För att göra han svartsjuk, eller?
Nej.
Det är att du går runt och ser dig själv som något slags jävla offer bland alla brats. Säg att du inte vill ha drama, men...
Ooh, calling him out. I mean, I don't think that's the case.
Dra!
I don't think he actually likes the drama. I think he just loves who he loves. Maybe he does. Maybe that'll be a plot twist at the end. Someone actually just loves drama.
Jag har förlikat mig med att du kommer hata mig resten av livet. Men Erik hade inte låtit Simon gå till polisen.
We have to kill him.
Och nu är det mitt ansvar också att skydda kungahuset. Om Simon anmäler så har vi bestämt oss för att Alexander
What?
tar på sig skuld.
Oh, he's using him for that?
Va?
Just sat in the corner. Kept quiet, didn't
Jag
he?
har ju bevis på att det var du. Jag har bevis på att videon spelades in på min mobil, ja.
Oh.
Jag var ganska full.
Why would he take the blame for that?
Jag glömde mobilen.
Why would he do that?
Började filma. Mest för kul skull. Tills han insåg.
Maybe it's like he wouldn't actually, Alexander wouldn't actually take the blame. It's just more for theatrics.
Du hatar August. Du ska åka i fängelse för någonting han har gjort.
Yeah, that's stupid. Here we go.
Om det skulle bli en fällande dom, vilket är högst osannolikt.
Of
Jag
course.
menar, Alexander, han är minderårig. Det blir straffreducering. Plus hela hovets tacksamhet. När de förstår vad du har gjort för dem.
Ah, okay, now I see what he's in it for. Gratification.
Micke Eriksson. Det är inte så svårt att förstå var det kommer ifrån.
Oh.
Vore ju synd.
He's kind of got you there.
Simon till polis.
See, I told you, I never bought August trying to be good and make amends. No.
Så nu går det att prata med Simon. Innan det är för sent.
Oh, he somehow managed to pull that one out of the bag. Well done, I guess. Alexander, you little snake. Even though Wilhelm snaked him first. Maybe August isn't buying the horse.
Kom igen. Har ni gullat klart?
Ja.
Ja, så. Kom nu då.
Bro, we're not doing this. What? Shoot this man.
In med dig.
Literally shoot the man and it's done. Transaction can't go through if he's dead. Nah, that's just depressing. Nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I thought August was buying the horse. Oh, never mind. What was he asking for transactional money for then? What? Whatever, bro.
Jag lekte sexlekar med mina dockor tills jag var typ 14 och ett halvt.
That
Förra
helps
året hade jag
this
gått
situation,
en
yeah.
fas. Jag vill bara vara helt ärlig med dig. Inga fler hemligheter.
Yeah, everyone says that.
Sa du verkligen att du hade en morbror som hade dött i cancer?
Ja, jag gjorde det.
Det är så hemskt.
Pretty bad, but...
Jo, jag måste berätta en sak för dig. Jag är kär i August.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, we did say no more secrets, I guess. Why you're right, why don't you just say you hate your brother as well?
Han har fått Alexander att ta på sig alltihop. Men vi har ju bevis. Ja, vi har bevis på att det filmades med Augusts telefon.
It's flimsy proof for sure.
Tar de upp hela knarkgrejen. Men din pappas namn står på burkarna.
Oh, dear.
Varför kommer han med det här idag?
We haven't even seen his dad this season. He was in it quite a bit last time.
August! Har du sett August?
Sarah, look what you've done again. We can't go to the shooting range, can we? I mean... This has to end. Here we go, we're back to school shooter vibes.
Jag skjuter här så ni får hålla lite avstånd.
Vem fan tror att du är?
Is someone gonna get shot? They just focused on that being loaded very closely. They wanted you to know that gun is loaded.
Jag är beredd att göra vad som krävs för att skydda kungahuset. Kanske borde du tänka på det också.
Here we go. Yep. I don't know about that one, mate.
Vad fan är det här?
Och det är fortfarande jag som är kronprins. Inte du. Vem berättar för dig?
Ville!
Yeah, let's chill.
Vad håller du på med?
Ner på knä.
Really? Okay.
Ner på knä.
Sänk vapnet.
Vem var det som varnade dig?
I wouldn't say this is a good look, to be
Säg
honest.
vem det fucking var.
Simon, everyone's just kind of like accepting this scene.
Säg vem det fucking
Det var
var!
jag! Det var jag.
You're gonna shoot her next. Everyone was just so chill about that scene. I was like, yeah, we just stood around watching August have a shotgun to his face, I guess.
Du vet allt han har gjort mot mig och ändå...
Jag vet, jag tänkte att skadan redan var skedd för videon redan var spridd.
Okay, Sarah, you are delusional if you think that's the case.
Förlåt, Simon. Förlåt.
I can't.
Tyckte inte det räckte med att
I'm
föda
sorry, you've done it. But if it was this one time, okay, but she's snitched on someone like 4 times now.
Du är så jävla vidrig, vet du det?
Everything's gone to shit, hasn't it? I don't know how I feel about that scene. I don't buy Wilhelm just aiming a shotgun at someone's face.
Vi är likadana, du och jag. Det är det som jag älskar med dig. Förlåt, jag...
I don't know, I think it might be done, mate.
Nej.
Hey,
Nej.
mate, what did you think was going to happen? Yeah, I guess she was just a bit gullible with August, but she still should have gone to Simon about it. I can't. Are we going to talk about you almost killing someone, Wilhelm?
Snälla, jag orkar inte.
I mean, I know you said Simon likes the drama, but might be a step far. I think we need to get Wilhelm back into therapy. I think he needs to double his sessions. While she's hugging him, I'm shocked.
Jag kan inte fatta att Sara gör så här.
Is that cheese on bread, or a big crisp?
Jag vet inte, det känns bara som att jag inte ens vet vem hon är längre.
Her anymore. Yeah. Why are we focusing on Sarah? Your boyfriend just aimed a gun at you know. Yeah, sure. Wilhelm, sure. You know. I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Linda. It's okay. Everything's better now. Instantly, everything's better.
Vad hände, Simon? Vi hade fest.
That was a. I guess that's a laugh. What?
Lite nerver inför talet kanske.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. No, he just almost committed a murder. I think's probably what's on his mind, not the speech, but.
Det skapar ju bara nya större problem.
Så var kommer allt det här ifrån?
Det var du som sa att jag skulle gå till en psykolog.
Yeah.
Ja, det gjorde jag. Därför att det
Probably was
är
a good
viktigt
option.
att lära sig prata.
Det är ju inte. Förstår du inte det?
What? I don't get his point.
Går och lägger mig.
You clearly do need therapy. Like that.
Inför morgondagen.
Don't get me wrong, his mum and dad are pretty terrible parents. That's for sure. I don't really get his point there.
Vad gör du? Byter rum.
Du fick mig
Ooh.
känna mig som världens sämsta vän med hela så-grejen.
Ja, det handlar om lojalitet.
Vad gör ni två ens här? Ni har inte någonting med det här att göra.
There is
Vi är
that.
här för Felice. Du kanske har missuppfattat hur det funkar här, men vi har inte hemligheter för varandra.
I think you like the drama a bit. Everyone likes a bit of drama, I'm sure.
Vänta bara tills Madison får höra det här.
I know, wait till Madison bloody finds out. It's gonna be wild.
Alltså, jag
Who's
kan
Madison?
inte-
Alltså, Sara har ju visat att hon inte är en riktig vän. Hon är inte lojal.
Well, yeah, she's not loyal. That's her biggest flaw for sure. She's not loyal. God. What a mess. Was actually. Again, I do feel like he did actually, or does actually, love Sarah, to be fair. Don't set fire to yourself. Okay, we're good.
3. Godnatt,
That's pretty cute, these two. Good mates. Be nice if we got more of him, but... Surely the red carpet thing makes it harder to climb the stairs. Just me, maybe, but...
Sara!
She's left.
August.
God morgon. Ers Majestät. Hertig Ludvig.
Principal looks well bored.
Kolla på August. Ja, det är så bra. Fan, han lever nu.
Oh yeah, what happened to that guy being like a leader? And what happened to I'm going on a ski trip? Or we set up for season 3? Something's gonna happen. He keeps doing this. Like he's gonna faint or something.
Du, jag har köpt du så.
Ah, there you go. He did buy them.
Jag sålde en av pappas tavlor. Gav dem ett bud de inte kunde motstå.
He did do it. That's alright. Okay, cool.
Du fattar ju verkligen ingenting.
Was that not good? Maybe I'm clueless too. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's not going to make up for what went down, but it's a bit of good news. The horse isn't going to be abused by some neglectful owner.
Jag hatar verkligen.
He hasn't sang yet this episode. We're about to get that moment. I'm hyped.
Jag vill vara med dig.
Oh yeah, obviously. Are you going to wait around for the 2 years?
Om det måste vara hemligt så.
Oh, okay, I guess, sure. We should change that tune. I guess if you want to wait around 2 years, that's completely up to you.
Jag älskar dig.
Oh, he loves him. Wow. Yeah, oh, that's fine. No worries. I feel like they're just not as, I don't know, not as strong as they were in season 1. These two aren't. I feel like I would have felt that in season 1. And here I'm not feeling it. I'm just like, yeah, sound cool. Come on, it's time to get someone singing. Kind of. Can't really hear him, but it is happening. That's 6 out of 6 steps. He's gonna faint. Watch. He's fully gonna faint. And hit his head. I feel like throwing up. Look, he's sweating. He threw up last step. He's doing this with the collar. Ah, there we go. Now's your chance, August. How are you going to make everything right? Are you going to the police?
Hej, jag skulle vilja anmäla ett brott.
You make everything worse, Sarah. You make everything worse. You don't run anything by anyone, and you just make it worse. Oh, she's frustrating. Like, so she's good, but she's...
Kungliga höghet, kronprins Wilhelm. Hjärtligt välkommen upp på podiet.
Ooh, a bit awkward. Oh, that's sad, isn't it, all this? It'll happen. Don't faint, though. No pressure. Don't throw up onto the mic.
Inte bara I egenskap av kronprins, utan också som er klasskamrat.
Fuck the patriarchy, say that. Like your friend did.
Och för min bror innan mig. Skolans
Oh, she looks a bit proud.
För traditionerna vidare till nästa generation.
I am Iron Man. Say it. Instead of I am Iron Man, it's I am gay or something. You got this.
No.
But before he'll say it, he'll be sniped by someone. Like Mr. Burns. Here we go. Tell me I'm wrong.
Det är ett problem att bara fortsätta traditioner utan att stanna upp.
Now the mum's gonna not look so proud. She's like, oh no, he's gone off script.
Måste följa traditioner. Hur ska man då utvecklas? Vi kan ju inte ens sjunga en ny version av vår skolsång utan att alla får panik.
Oh, she's panicking. What else is gonna start throwing up?
Men jag tänker sluta med det nu.
Oh, they're intrigued. They want to know what's going on. They're like, do it. Say it.
Det var jag I videon som läckte förra terminen.
I was just saying it was in the video. I mean, yeah, that's basically.
Simon.
Hallå.
Yeah, they're not going to cut the cameras, bro. It's too good of news. Is that it? I felt like there was more, no? I felt like he wanted to say more. There he is, ending with the look at the camera again. Sure. Hey, at least he got ahead of that, so now there's no... I guess the whole thing of this season was no more secrets, I guess, but what can they really do now to hurt him? It's like, yeah, it's done. It was me in the video. Sorted. He didn't say who leaked it, so that's something, I guess, but yeah, now there's nothing standing in the way of those two. Yeah, this was a good finale. I am a bit disappointed by this season, though, honestly. I feel like this felt like season 1.5, if that makes sense. It felt like just an extension of season 1, which I said was a positive at the start of this season. But at the same time, after finishing the season now, I'm just kind of like, how long did we wait for this season? So season 1 premiered July 1st, 2021. August, September, October, November. So a year and 4 months. 16 months for this season. So 4 hours and a half of new content. And I just felt like we didn't... Like, I don't know. We had Marcus in there. It's like some side plot that kind of was just a bit pointless. It was like the generic, oh, I like you, be with someone else. I like you, be with someone else. I like you, be we can't do it. But it's like that kind of just... Not going in circles with it, but just... I felt like season 1 felt different to anything I'd seen before. Had some similarities to other shows for sure, but it felt different where it felt intriguing, and I felt like Wilhelm and Simon were both great characters, and I do think they are still great characters, but nowhere near as strong as they were in season 1. And maybe part of that is because they're not really together this season. It was them trying to figure things out, and like they say, trying to weave around all the secrets and deal with August as well. And then Marcus, there was more things thrown into the mix, where season 1 was very much so they were getting to know each other and exploring those feelings early on and stuff. But yeah, I just wasn't really feeling them as much as I did in season 1. And that's not to say I don't at all. Like, I'm completely like, oh, I don't feel those characters at all. It's not to say that. It's just, I went into this season, and when I ended season 1, I was like, oh, season 2 is going to absolutely bang. Because we got into a flurry of 3 great episodes back to back at the end of season 1, and I wouldn't give any of these episodes as high rating as I did eps 4, 5 and 6 of season 1. Those eps slapped. None of these eps came that close, to be honest. And again, feel like I have to reiterate, I don't think any of these episodes were bad. None of them were bad. I don't think any of the storylines were bad. As I said in the reaction, bad storylines and bad seasons to me is what Elite has become, the show Elite has become. And plenty of other shows like Riverdale and all that stuff. This is not even close to being on that level. I still think this is a good show. I think I just wanted this season to be great, and I don't think it was. I think it was okay/good, is what I'd say about this. And that's kind of how we said about Marcus. Is like, if the best thing you have to say about someone is that they're nice, then you probably don't have much to say about that person. That's kind of how I feel about Young Royal Season 2, is that it was fine. It was a nice season, I guess. Sarah's annoying. August isn't trying to change at all. I didn't feel bad for him. We just kind of introduced Stella and Frederica and didn't do anything with them. They had one episode where he showed quite a bit of them, but then did nothing for the 2 episodes after that. So that was pointless. I actually would have liked a bit more of those 2. Felice was good. I don't think she was anything incredible. She was more likeable this season, but I don't think story-wise she was as good. I think story-wise she was better last season, because you had more to do with her mum, from what I remember, and delving into a bit more of her personal life, whereas here it's just kind of, it was nice that she was Willem's best mate and Sarah's best mate, and she was likeable, but nothing great there, honestly. Simon, his personal story, like last season, we had him with his dad. We had a lot more of him with his mum. We had more of a bond, I felt like, between him and Sarah. We had him obviously exploring his feelings with Wilhelm and feeling like he was under the foot of everyone else there and trying to prove himself the entire season. Whereas here it just kind of was him and Marcus, which was dry, and then him just looking at Wilhelm from afar. I mean, yeah, he had more to do in the last episode also here when he found out that August was the one who leaked the video. But leading up to that, Simon didn't really do anything. He just sang a lot. He just was singing songs, which is fine if you have more to give to him, but you didn't. Wilhelm, I'm a bit confused about. I thought something was going to happen because he kept doing him like throwing up last episode, sweating, and then he's feeling tight. And I get that's anxiety, he's feeling anxious, I get that, but I thought he was building up to something, and it just, unless he knew all along he was going to do the whole, that was me in the video at the speech, but it felt like it was more on the spot, because he was like, no, he kind of thought about it in the moment. So I don't think he planned that. I think he just kind of did it. I could be wrong, but so yeah, him like having anxiety and going to therapy, I felt like that could have been really interesting, but they didn't. I keep falling back to, I feel like everything they did this season felt like they kind of half-assed it a little bit, just writing-wise. Again, acting, great. Cinematography was fine. I don't think the cinematography was all that exceptional, but it was pretty good. Directed pretty well. Acting's the best part about it. I think the actor who plays August and Wilhelm are probably the 2 standouts for me. But they're all really, really good. Yeah, just fits. So like the anxiety stuff, they just kind of half did it. It felt like Wilhelm was dead set on focusing a lot on his brother in episode 1, but then he didn't bring up his brother again at all until right at the end there, when he mentioned him in the speech. Didn't get any of Linda, which is a big big loss. Didn't get any of Simon's dad. What else? Yeah. There wasn't... after finishing 4.5 hours of this season, I can't look at really anything and go, that was an incredible moment. Also, the scene of Wilhelm with the gun to August was ridiculous. I don't buy that. A loaded gun. Maybe if it wasn't loaded and he knew that and he was doing it to scare him. Okay, maybe, like, yeah, he was pushed that. And I think it was more weird that no one bought it up. If my mate, if I was with my mate or my brother or my boyfriend in Simon's case, and he was aiming a gun at someone, I'd probably bring that up to them again and be like, what was that about? But they all just kind of stood there and was like, just yeah, we're just accepting this is happening, I guess. So that felt strange. Yeah, is that it? And then we had like a whole story of that guy taking over August, and he was like bullying everyone a bit, but then he disappeared for 3 episodes. Then we had Alexander, who was coming in at the end as he was going to step up, but then he disappeared for the rest of the episode. Sarah's going to the police, so I guess that's going to be August is going to suffer those consequences in season 3. I don't think we needed more time with this season. I still think I still stand by 6 episodes is perfect. However, I don't think they use those 6 episodes very well. I don't know. Because it's not even a case of like I felt like this was too short. Because I didn't feel like that with season 1. I felt like that was perfect. Yeah, I could have done with a few more. I wouldn't have complained if there was a couple more episodes for season 1 for sure. But I think I remember saying, I could be wrong, but I remember saying that it was paced pretty well and that it felt like it didn't drag or anything. This season didn't feel like it dragged, but it didn't feel like it was too short. It just felt like it existed. I don't know. I'm rambling, but I'm a little bit disappointed with this season. I'd probably give this episode a 7 point. Maybe just a 7. I think I'm always a bit harsher on finales. Like with Midnight Club more recently, I'm a bit harsher on finales because you want that kind of that finale feel. Like that was a finale. I'm pumped for season 3. I kind of had that with season 1. Here I'm like, yeah, obviously I'll be there for season 3. I'm not going to not watch season 3, but I'm not like, yeah, I'm buzzed for season 3 already kind of thing. I don't know. So yeah, this episode is 7, and honestly, I'm going to give season 2. I'll go a 7 out of 10, but I think I could like argue for a high 6, but I do still think it's good because the characters are still pretty solid. August is still interesting. I think he's a good villain to have. Sarah's ups and downs for sure, but she is a good character. Felice is likeable, and I do think Wilhelm and Simon are still pretty great. I just don't think anyone was really as strong as they were in season 1. Apart from August, I'd say he was actually as consistent as he was in season 1. Again, not in terms of likability, just as a character. Make that very clear. So, yeah, I'll go 7 out of 10 for the season, but just. I think I gave season 1 like a high 7 from what I remember, like 7.8 or 7.7. So this was not as good as season 1 for sure. Wonder if anyone, yeah. Alright, that's that then, guys. Young Royal's done within 24 hours, and that's what I have to say about it. That's kind of sad. But, like I said, none of these episodes were bad. I'll make that very clear. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. If you let me know what you thought of the season down below. I'm curious if you agree with what I'm saying or if you think I'm way off base, but do let me know. And I will, of course, be back for season 3, whenever that might be. I think they should probably get season 3 out pretty quickly. Because I think this wasn't ideal. This wasn't ideal. Alright, I'll see you next time. Our next Netflix show, I think, is from the creators of Dark. It's called 1899. And then we have Cuphead, we have Elite coming out, we have Gossip Girl season 2, we have You season 4, we have Alice in Borderland season 2. So we've got lots and lots of shows. Last of Us. So stick around if that interests you. And I've got a really big video going up. I think by the time this one's on YouTube, it should be within a week or 2. So keep a lookout for that. You'll know when you see it. So it's different to anything else I've kind of done. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.